Hi, Capricorn. Welcome. This is going to be for the beginning part of January 2026. The camera quality is not very good, and so I'm going to be changing that. I don't even have cards. I wrote down everything, so I'm just gonna do it that way for now. I felt like I was called in this direction once again. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with you, Capricorn. Ace of Wands in reverse and Seven of Swords. Okay. So what I actually literally heard was, I didn't hear a voice, but I did hear. Never mind. What came to me was, this isn't going to work, or this isn't a good idea, or I know this is going to go downhill. But I don't necessarily think so. It seems like there's something that you're intelligent about, but it's in the opposite direction. Like, you're not stuck, but you're doing something in a circle. And it's upside down. And this has actually been pretty common in like a lot of the readings, is that something is upside down. Ace of Swords. It's very clear to you. It's something that's very obvious. There's something very obvious that it doesn't have the inspiration, or it doesn't have the... Something seems missing with something, like it doesn't have something. And it feels like an empty tank, or like an empty cup. Not to sound so depressing. Knight of Pentacles and Ten of Swords in reverse. You feel stuck. I imagine you saying, I'm stuck like this. But it's also like where you were like, no, I know how to do this. I'm just going to do this. Even though something is like, seems like it's going against itself in a way. Okay, this black shirt makes me look very scary, so just gonna not have it. Okay. It feels like you are spinning your wheels, or let's see what else. The moon. I feel like I'm also jumping right into this so randomly. Yeah, it feels like it's hard, even for me, just to like do this. It's hard to choose. Like, it's really hard. Seems like it's not wanting to show itself. Or it's not wanting to come out. It's not that it doesn't want to show itself. It's that something doesn't want to come out, or it's being stubborn. Like, this whole reading is very stubborn. Yeah, see, like it keeps blocking. Something keeps getting blocked. Or you feel like something keeps just going in a circle or something, but something's blocking. It's so slow. Or you're just in a slow position. Like, maybe it's not that it's slow so much as that it's just time. King of Pentacles in reverse. You're not happy about it. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're getting frustrated. Ten of Wands in reverse. Like, it feels like a load that you're carrying, but it's underneath you. What else? Yeah, this is an agitated person. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, it might be a solo experience where you are like on your own. You have something with you, but it doesn't seem to take away. Like, it's just a stressful situation. It just feels stressful. But with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords, you're outsmarting. Like, I see that you're using your intelligence, and it's like, yeah, even just snapping. Like, it's like I imagine like snapping, like impatience. Like, why does it go like this is what you're saying. Why does it go like this? Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. Definitely work. I think they were reversed, though. It feels like it takes a while for this to be done. As you move slowly or steadily through this process, you begin to understand that there's something more I see someone like avoiding, running, turning, like, get out of my way, you're frustrating me type of thing. That's what I imagine someone saying. But despite all of that, there's something that you understand that is wiser, that hasn't been noticed about you, despite your like frustration, that works differently than you would have expected. Like, you're learning, it's like you picked up in like a very frustrating way. You're just like, oh, really? But it's something you didn't think of before, and you're like, oh, so this is this. And because this is this, then that's explaining something to you. The Fool in reverse. You haven't messed up. You just didn't notice something. You're being wise. Like, this is something where you're being very wise. The Devil. The Star. Yeah, you're stressed. With the rules of a situation, there's moments though where you learn something in this process. You might learn something about like the system or the way things are structured, like how things are working, that lead you to your actual path that you didn't think of, like you weren't thinking of it before. Yeah, these are all like reversed, and when they're like this. You're like digging your heels into the ground, like you're like, this is what you want. I imagine you yelling to the top of your lungs, like, this is what you want from me. This is what you want me to do. I didn't do anything. Oh, I feel like someone's yelling. Why are you doing this? With the Star, though, with the Star, not only just with the Star, okay? The Star is a divinely guided, fated, destined, absolute, like, pathway, or it's like, it's the truth. And then when you put it with And then when you put it with the Ace of Swords and the Devil, that's basically saying like the words kind of fall short to the glory or to the extent of which is so perfect that is part of the plan. So it's like, as mad as I am so mad. This is so frustrating. The plan unfolds as it's supposed to in the way that it's supposed to. And I imagine, as frustrating as this actually is, there's like a sense of humor to it where you also know that as well. Like, you know that it's going to be okay. The Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. You don't care. You're just like, I don't care. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, because this is taking a long time. This probably has to do with like family traditions, money, business. Sounds like a lot of frustration with work. And you're just like, you also could be just like, I don't care, I'm throwing something over there, or I don't care, it is the way it is. But with the Devil being there, it's actually quite restrictive or just very overly unhealthy in a way. You're like, I don't care if I'm a fool, I don't care how I look. This is gonna take forever is what you're probably saying, something like that. Knight of Cups, yeah, you have no energy about it. You're just like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm just so done. The High Priestess, and you're just sitting there listening. This might be something where someone like snaps at work and you're just listening like, I don't know if you knew this about this. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. It seems like a mess, but it's turning something in a sort of direction that seems interesting. Yeah, someone's kind of laughing about this. There's something about like something turning in a certain direction. And you're like, yeah, I know that's what it is, or something like that. Like the High Priestess, there's something about you being funny. Or you learn something after you yell about it. And I feel like I'm pulling a bunch of random stuff. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, I can't find anything. The Worlds. Putting it back. You're like, I'm gonna do it no matter what. Like, the Lovers. So this could be a decision about a relationship. This is about something that is aligned despite your frustration about it. It's like, it is the way it is. The Lovers is positive. It's like, there is comfort here. There is something special to find here. It just sounds like kind of just one of those days that you have. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're just really not happy. Like, you're being very stubborn, or someone here is being very stubborn. And something is just, okay, also, something is hard, like, in a sense where it's like aggressively annoying. Like, it might be a sound, or like a growling, or like a urgency. Like, I feel like when I'm doing this right now, I feel like I'm urgent and I'm just very like choppy. And that's kind of the sense I'm getting here too. It's like choppiness, like with words, lack of patience, just Despite, though, it's still the Star and the Ace of Swords, which is things are okay anyways. They're going to be okay anyways. Like, that's just the way it is. It's going to be okay no matter what. Like, it's going to work out perfectly how it's supposed to. Which you know. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, you're like, oh, you're like, yeah, okay, I don't need to know that. Or I didn't need you to tell me that. Like, stuff like that, you know? Also, this is a situation where you can do as much as you want, but the result is still in a timeline. It's still like, it's like something's moving and it's just going like step by step. And you're doing a bunch of stuff to make it move quicker. And then, like, at the end of it all, it's almost like you feel like I did all of this and it's still in the same place. So I think that's what's frustrating you, or it's something like that. You're like, but it also feels like it's going to pay off a lot because that's how you are. And it seems like you're like, no matter what happens, this is going to pay off. The Chariot, and it will pay off. Two of Pentacles, it's just taking forever. The Sun, it's going to be it is a positive situation. Yeah, it is a very positive situation. At the end of it all, this is perfect. And it is lovely and it's bright. So there is a process to this experience. And it is exactly as it's supposed to be. And you learned that during this time. So, okay, Capricorn, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope to see you soon again. And I don't know when I'm going to have another system going, but hopefully soon because this camera is not the best. So, okay. See you later.